It'd be cool if the game didn't go down, because I'm kind of playing it right now. So that works for me. Oh no. Oh no, it's like the dungeon that doesn't have any kind of convenience. Why? Why have you forsaken me? You know, the only way they'd fix this is by having, like, teleport to dungeon, current active nightmare dungeon potions in a cash shop. That's the, like, you know, comes with the season pass, you get 2 of them, and then if you want any more, pay us. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about if the game's going down, you know. Just be cool and just... If it goes down, well, find something else to do, and if it stays up, just keep on playing. That's my plan, anyway. Really? Adding teleport to dungeon for free? For everyone to enjoy? It's crazy. Like, maybe we'll all get some more of our 70 currencies worth out of the game, because I think it costs 70 currency everywhere. So that'd be nice. Because, you know, I think I've mentioned before, but I don't own a console, and I haven't for many years. But I've been told recently by someone keeping up with this kind of stuff that that's a typical amount of money you might pay for a console game. And to me, that is just bizarre. Like... What the heck happened to game prices? Oh cool, we're fighting cultists. And Matt Damon's. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm not being a hypocrite, as I paid for my Diablo 4 with World of Warcraft Gold using their in-game or in-house currency system to convert it to Battle.net bucks, their Disney dollars or whatever they want to call them, and then I brought the game that way. So it was free with many years worth of World of Warcraft, is how I see it. But if I had to pay, no way. I wouldn't have paid 70. Yeah, I mean, maybe they should make like a physical copy of the Blizzard Fun Buck, and it could have like a picture of, you know, Bobby on it doing a thumbs up, and for each like £10 of Blizzard money you buy in the physical edition, it actually costs 12. So that they're making an extra 2 on every 10 that they sell, so at least, you know, they're making that extra money over what it's actually worth. So you're always losing when you're buying more of the currency, you see. But they always win the more you buy of it. I know a couple of guys who exclusively play Blizzard-only stuff. Like, if it doesn't have Blizzard on the tin, they ain't interested, and they just buy it immediately. And that's that. It's a Blizzard game, so obviously it's good. Blizzard are always good. And it's always worth whatever money they're charging for it, because it's Blizzard. And there are real people that are that.
Thank you, Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead. I think I can manage from here. Oh, please. Take this.
And I also don't own an Apple anything, but I hear there's a lot of Apple people that are like that. If it ain't in the Apple ecosystem, they don't want it. And if Apple come out with it, then obviously Apple invented it, because it's Apple. Apple wouldn't do something that someone's already done and just charge 10 times as much for it. I think my my insanely cheap smartphone does kind of everything that an iPhone probably does at, like, you know, for every second it would take on an iPhone, my one takes like an extra second to do it because it's slower, sure, but it's not slower enough to warrant the price difference. Why is the forum only complaints? Well, it sounds to me like you've just described what a forum is. Isn't a forum just a complaint listings? What else are people going to do with a forum? Like, talk about how much they like something? Crazy, man. I don't think like and enjoy are in people's vocabulary anymore. It is just about the complaints. Well, maybe there is some of the positive posting on there, but it's just buried. Like, the amount of complaints to nice things people have to say and builds to talk about and such is just overwhelming. Like, Reddit's not perfect, but at least with like the upvote system, that even something, if it was posted 12 hours ago, might still be at the top because it was something that people wanted to talk about and look at. Whereas if you just got a classic forum style where newest post is on top, or, you know, newest reply is on top, then you've got a bit of a problem, because anything worthwhile is just going to sync with the 20 people who can't work out how to launch an EXE, or the 20 people that have like a 15-year-old graphics card and they're wondering why half the textures appear as black blocks instead of high quality lighting, and, you know, just loads of stuff where it's kind of obvious but people want to just mention it because they're stuck. Hey, why can't my Voodoo 2 do translucency effects on the, you know, on the fire effects in the game? Why am I struggling with that? Why is my Reva TNT 2 also unable to do it? It must be a bug with the game. And is this the butcher again in my face? What do you want, man? I killed you like 6 times already. I didn't even notice he was there. Does not like the taste of my poisonous crits. He is starting to cave. Not even breaking a sweat right now. Ow. I think he was looking to try and do the hook again, and then he just bounced off the wall and gave up. Yeah, I think he's maybe getting a little bit annoyed at me. Yeah, like, why is this dude following me? Oh, 3.4. I need to get another copy of 3.4. Oh, wait. What kind of boots? Attacks? Oh my god. I might wear them. It's a different dodge type on my boots. Praise be to everybody. It's attacks reduce evades cooldown by 0.8 seconds. Yeah. Oh, the item level 703. No. Why? Why would you do that to me? Why can I never find loot? What does the game have against me? Oh well. I'm gonna cheer up. I'm gonna keep going at this with my positive attitude. I'm cool. It's fine. I didn't want you boots anyway. What did it take for my wolf to work? Being really, really sick of bear helped me at least even try and pick it up. But I think the effect that really did it was this one on ring that I found that I just thought was genius. It's something to do with whenever I dodge, or dodge in melee specifically, it gives me some spirit, and that was it. So you just really need a way to generate extra spirit in order to shred for longer and constantly if you can. So the ring effect that I'm talking about is here. An 8% increased dodge chance versus enemies affected by damage over time. That's it. It's not melee enemies. It's when enemies are poisoned. And then whenever you dodge, even if it's not against, you know, the other effect, because it's on a separate sentence, whenever you dodge, gain 8 of your primary resource. Now what I could do with that is I could add in the effect that you have like a 12% chance to dodge distant enemies and it automatically stuns them or something or other is one of the other effects. I think that would pair really well with that. But what was the other effect that I didn't have until recently? I think this can only be gained in Nightmare Tier 4 as well. Shapeshifting into a dire werewolf. Oh no, you can get this one earlier. It's a different effect I'm thinking of. But I have a high-end version of this. So while I am Grizzly Raged, I spend 54% less for Shred, which is a huge difference. Spirit costs 32. Spirit costs 15. And each Shred gives you 3 shreds. You pay that up cost front of 15 once and you get to cast Shred 3 times. So it's just crazy. So as you're gaining 8 and only spending 15, it's really efficient. The other effect I was thinking of is somewhere on here. What the hell? What have I done with it? Did I? I don't know what I've done with my other effect, but there's another one that's about Grizzly Rage, I think, somewhere. God, what have I done? No, I'm misremembering. But yes, yeah, the thing's listed already. Sorry about that. I queued myself up for another awesome effect that's very important, but then there wasn't one because brain. So yeah, boots-wise, I would like the ones with 3 extra dodges on them. That'd be cool. But I also don't mind the ones where each time you make an attack, it takes 0.8 seconds off of the cooldown. Because as long as you are attacking, it kind of works out the same as the ones with the extra charges. I know it's not exactly the same as having extra charges, but having dodge constantly ready again, as long as you are attacking, and that was like being frozen constantly there. That was awful. Yeah, just having the dodge on like a 5-second cooldown but move 75% quicker is dreadful. It's like the one effect you'd never want on anyone. I don't think. Yeah, the first time I came back to Werewolf, I got it wrong again. I missed out something, and it was terrible. I was trying to do it with a ring effect again. I think that whenever you activate Grizzly Rage, which I had converted into Werewolf Grizzly Rage, you get like, I think 20 bonus spirit at the start, or a 20 bonus spirit cap on your cap, and also any spirit builders you used were 48%, gave you 48% more spirit. And it was fine, but I was finding that during Grizzly Rage I didn't even use my spirit generator. You tend not to claw while you're in Grizzly Rage, you're trying to shred. So I took an effect that wasn't helping me, or was doing the opposite of what I really wanted. Yeah, I definitely have some more ideas for how I could make this even better, but it's just about if I can even squeeze in some more legendary effects and lose ones that aren't gonna hurt me too badly. I think I have to, even though I don't really want to, I think I have to like bring up some kind of calculator to, you know, oh, which of these effects would have to be on gloves and which of these have to go on helmet. And then try and make sure that I've included everything without trying to do it in my head and thinking that I can have two effects that both need to exclusively go on hat. And then you can't use them because they're exclusive, you can't wear two hats. And trying to do it that way. So I will sit down at some point and like make an absolutely perfectly formulated plan that includes all the right things to what I think would really work the best. I'm still not going to look up anyone else's build because I'm not interested in doing that. Dang, frozen. Wow. Again, just frozen to pieces. I'm just going to have to go in when Grizzly Rage is ready, and that's it, and be immune to Frozen. I think that's all I can really do here. Yeesh. Oh, full inventory. Oh no, two people stopped watching while I was standing still and explaining rather than doing dungeons. They didn't really appreciate my poorly thought out explanations on how my werewolf works. Never mind.
This I can sell. Decent value. Good fortune.
Or maybe they just had somewhere very important to be, that they had to be right now. You know, maybe that's it. I think the other thing is that I just needed enough Paragon points as well to go werewolf. Because there's so many things on some of the Paragon board that makes it so werewolf is a bit more worthwhile. And enough glyph levels to start off. That was something else that changed for me. Like, I definitely leveled quite a bit of my werewolf stuff before I swapped over to trying it. Because trying to level without them would have meant I'd have to drop down to Torment 3 and do Nightmares from the beginning. Which I didn't really want to do. Just a waste of time, really. Might as well just complete a few more as bear like I did, and then swap over. Am I going to be frozen locked again by these guys? Yeah, but they don't deal so much damage. Yeah, but once I try out that legendary effect about gaining 19, I think it was, spirit each time you heal for 25% of your life, I think that could be a game changer, and I'll be able to get rid of Claw, and we'll have to see how that looks. Because I really did like running with that Claw when I tried it, but I had a couple of occasions where I ran out and all of my buttons were grayed out and I had nothing to press, and an enemy was hitting me in the face while I had no buttons to use back against him until they'd finished cooling down. And that was awfully embarrassing, just standing there waiting for a button. I think if they found a way to make Overpower work with the werewolf as often as you proc it on the bear, that'd bring things into a much better balance. So easy to constantly overpower on the bear, and then to crit overpower as well isn't difficult on the bear. And it just ends up putting it in a league of its own. Like, why is overpower so underutilized on the werewolf? Like, the bear already had toughness going for it, you didn't need to give it twice as much damage as well. Yeah, you get guaranteed overpowers based on how long you've been in bear form, is one extra way you get overpowers, rather than the 3% base chance that the game includes that you can't modify. And in addition to that, there's every 12 seconds, Pulverize on the bear, I believe it's Pulverize, is also guaranteed to overpower. So you've got two extra overpowers, one that can proc on everything, one that can proc on your best skill, that just go off all the time, as a bear. And Werewolf does nothing with overpower. You've got that 3% base chance that everybody has, and then no other interactions. And then why I said about critting with it is so easy, you get your two guaranteed procs, fly up on the bear in addition to your 3% chance. And then it's very easy to make your bear while it's earth with that hat crit 100% of the time. Because any time you do any area attack, you have up to a 25% chance easily, if you add all of these together, to proc crits for 5 seconds, and during those 5 seconds, while you're AoEing even more and critting even more, you can proc it again while it's still up in the air. So you just crit, and then you proc some crits, and then you get some crits with your crits that then crit and give you some more crits forever until you run out of combat. And it is just bizarre. Like, if you put the amount of potential out of bear and werewolf, like, on a graph next to each other, there's just... Your graph needs to go up to a very silly scale, where the bear can just fly off at the top there.
I thank you. Be wary of bandits. Damn vultures.
Ah, a warrior. How may I serve?
I feel like you'd need to attach the other end of the graph with bear and werewolf to a satellite, just, you know, up in space, and then have someone down on Earth holding the other end of the graph and say, look, this is a werewolf, and then, you know, up there somewhere, the bear part of the graph ends, and there you go. That's the difference between bear and werewolf. Yeah, maybe they didn't think through, like, at all. They're just like, oh, it's fine. I'm sure the players will figure out what's what, and then we'll just go from there.